you own it. Let every mile bring a smile, yeah.
Welcome to the Road of Life podcast, the show for married entrepreneurs who want to build a thriving marriage and a thriving business. We're your hosts, Meredith and Craig, relationship experts and entrepreneurs ourselves. We know firsthand that your business will only grow as strong as your marriage does.
On this podcast, we share real stories, practical tools, and honest conversations to help you strengthen your relationship, fuel your business, and build a life you love together. Let's dive in. Welcome back to another episode of the Road of Life podcast with Meredith and Craig. This week, we've got an awesome episode, special turkey talk.
Turkey talk, I love it. Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving to all of our American friends.
I was just about to say, we would offer the disclaimer, Happy American Thanksgiving, because we're Canadian, so we call it American Thanksgiving.
The beauty about being Canadian is that we get a Canadian Thanksgiving in October. And because we have so many American friends and we spend so much time, hanging out with Americans and in that culture, that we also get an American Thanksgiving and we celebrate it.
Yeah. Plus, we were discussing our favorite holidays over the last couple of weeks.
This is true.
And on both of our lists is Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we were like, what's your top three? And I was like, Thanksgiving's got to be number one, just because just for the sole fact that you get to double dip, so you get an extra one.
We double dip. We double up Thanksgiving every year.
2 turkeys, please, and thank you. American turkeys taste almost as good as Canadian turkeys. Pie, twice the amount of pie, twice the amount of all of it, like dressing, stuffing.
At least
maybe
twice.
One country I think says stuffing, the other dressing. I don't know which is which, but dressing.
Football?
You guys do. The American side definitely does football better. It's just a weekend of football. Like, it's 5 days of it. That's the other thing is, like, in Canada, it's, we get the long weekend, but it's usually like one day is Thanksgiving. Everyone picks their day.
Sunday
sometimes
or Monday.
It's Sunday, sometimes it's Monday. But in the US, it seems like you got Thursday and then you've got Black Friday, which is like, I don't know, just a tack on to more Thanksgiving, more turkey, more sandwiches, more football. They even added another game on Fridays. And then, I don't know, Saturday. It's like
Saturday's rivalry week in college football.
It's like a whole weekend of turkey and football and
it's fantastic.
Greatness.
You do a great job of it, US.
And so this is a special episode of just being grateful and thankful for all the amazing stuff going on. One being two Thanksgivings, 2 turkeys.
And we're experimenting this year with our turkey. I don't know if anyone follows Are You Hungry on Instagram, but we think he's freaking hilarious.
Oh, he's great.
And he gave a turkey recipe, so we're working it. We're 2 days out from Thanksgiving when we're recording this.
We do more for American Thanksgiving than we do for Canadian Thanksgiving.
For sure.
Because we're the only ones that celebrate it.
Right. Which is another reason we enjoy it. I think it's a nice little thing just for us that we do at home, just for us.
This is true.
And so we're brining the turkey right now. I've never brined a turkey in my life, but I'm following Are You Hungry? And we're seeing how it's going to go. I'm very excited. It's going to be a fantastic turkey this year. Turkey talk component over. Now we'll move on to gratitude. Thanksgiving is such a nice time of year to be reminded of all you have to be grateful and thankful for.
I just really love that there's a holiday that is basically centered around being thankful and grateful for all of the cool things in your life. That's another reason why it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Not just the 2 turkeys. That it helps.
And the football. All of it helps.
And the football.
All of it helps. And so we had a guest on our last episode, Robin, and she talked about gratitude as how she changed her life. And one thing I love that we've actually talked about it on the mastermind, we've talked about it in some private coaching calls over the last couple of weeks, is you can't hold gratitude and frustration or gratitude and anger at the same time. So when something happens that leaves you frustrated, overwhelmed, anxious, angry, anything kind of in that sort of negative emotional realm, she immediately gets super creative and finds a way to be grateful for that thing. So she uses the example of getting pulled over for speeding. Most of us hate that. I can confirm. None of us like that. But then she instantly says, oh, I'm so grateful I got pulled over. And she comes up with a reason for why she's grateful for that thing. And so I've been doing that for the last couple of weeks. And I've really taken it. It really helps shake me out of any potential negative spiral, or it instantly pulls me back out, makes me feel better. So one thing I've been really grateful for is having this little gratitude tool to pull me out when anything starts to make me feel like I'm heading down.
Perfect.
So want to share a few things that we're grateful for this year?
Yeah, I'm grateful for me.
I'm grateful for you too. That's a wrap, I guess.
I was doing some thinking about this episode, and I was like, all the things that I'm grateful for. And it starts with, you have to be grateful for me, the work that I'm doing on me, and being able to show up and make and create the best life possible for myself, and to bring the best version of me into the relationship, which I'm also grateful for, which is you and the relationship. But it starts with me. It starts with you. It starts with the person, being grateful. You got to be grateful for you and your badassness and all of the things that you bring and you're doing to become the best version of you, so that you can have the other things in your life.
Oh, that's such a good one.
So that's me.
I love it.
Grateful for me, grateful for you, grateful for our relationship.
Me too. I'll just ditto that and then I'll keep going.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm grateful for the adventure we've been on this year. We've been on like all year. We've been on this like epic adventure, going to different places, living in different places, traveling. Just geographically, we've been on an epic adventure. And even then within that, we've had lots of adventures.
Mhm.
But I'm really grateful for the sense of adventure we both bring to the relationship, and the fact that we're both willing to jump in and be like, yeah, let's make this an adventure. So
Right.
I'm grateful for the adventure we've been on this year.
Yeah, that's been fun. I'm also grateful for that. Health and vitality. Super grateful. This year we've I think doubled down on our health and
Mhm.
unlocked another element of, we've been healthy for a while now. We've, different things, and every so often we'll pull in a different element. Like, we learn a different thing and we pull that in. Like, we eliminated sugar years ago and dairy and all the different things. We brought in a little bit of
Alcohol.
dairy and alcohol, all the things. But this year, really consistent strength training and dialing in macros and
Mhm.
thinking about our diet from because we've always just ate what we
Like
deemed
Whole
as
Foods.
healthy, but there was no data behind it, no like tracking of macros and different things, which I found helpful
Yeah.
to understanding, having enough fuel to do the workouts and all the different things. So I've really enjoyed having that data, and I think that that's a really helpful.
And given that we're so
Piece.
structure, like, we default to structure, it's amazing we hadn't yet leveled up that part with the macros and the structure
Mhm.
and the data.
Shout out to the 8-week transformation that helped us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greg, Rebecca,
Um,
and TFP Fit with,
the final percent fit 8-week transformation.
yeah.
It's an 8-week program, strength training, consistent gym workouts with food logging and data, like macro tracking, all those things. It's unlocked another piece of
Yeah.
our health and fitness.
And another big piece of the 8-week transformation is the community, which we'll get to, because we'll talk about the things we're grateful for from a community perspective. But as a spoiler, I'm grateful for the community in the 8-week transformation, as well as the workouts and the macro support and direction, because having the community support to cheer you on, to hold you accountable, to celebrate you, to like,
Yeah,
that part really makes a difference when you're
fun
struggling.
when you're going through it with someone.
For sure.
Misery loves company. So when it sucks and it's hard and you're like, really 33 reps of this? Like,
4 sets of 33, Rebecca? Really?
Are you insane? At least you know that there's a bunch of other people who are
Feeling the same
literally
thing.
having the exact same thoughts as you.
And so I'm agree, health and vitality wise, I'm super grateful that we are both in the best shape of our lives in our mid 40s.
Yeah,
I think that's really cool. So we are very much on track to our goal to live to be like 120.
yeah, I'm working on it. Getting there.
I'm super grateful that we wrote a book this year. Like, that is the coolest.
Yeah, it is cool.
I'm
And
really
not just a book, the relationship book. I'm like, look, I am notably, admittedly biased AF, but it's a fantastic book.
Yeah, it is.
And we've gotten a lot of great.
We're not the only ones who think it.
But we're not the only ones that think it. We've gotten a ton of great feedback, and it's a game changer for anyone who's in a relationship. The 200% marriage, get the book. It will change your marriage. It'll change your relationship.
Launching January 14th.
January coming in 20.
Shameless plug.
But if you're interested, get on the list for updates, because we're sending out updates,
Behind the scenes stuff, funny stories.
sharing lots of stories about it. Some of the adventures we were on this summer while writing the book, some stories that had to get cut because, well, some of them were just too inappropriate and
But not too inappropriate for emails.
Just didn't fit. Not inappropriate. They just didn't flow. We have no barometer on
No.
what's inappropriate. Everything goes in the book.
There's no filter.
Everything was up for grabs in the book.
Yeah.
There's a good number of inappropriate shit in.
For sure. I'll put that link in the show notes. So if you want to get on the list and get all the behind the scenes funny stories and all that fun stuff, it's easy to get to. So I'm grateful that we wrote a book. I'm grateful that It was an excellent experience. And I'm really grateful for the community of support that we've got behind us with this book. We've got some fantastic human beings that have been supporting us, and that makes all the difference. So I'm super grateful for the book. I'm also grateful that we have made it through 2 years of this podcast, and we are now on season 3 of this podcast, and we brought guests on.
Yeah.
I'm really grateful for all the freaking fantastic guests we've had so far. You haven't heard them all yet. They're coming.
We've had some amazing guests, and some that have not hit the production. They haven't hit the production date yet, but they're coming, and they're fantastic. And there's more that are scheduled with some really great guests. And I just love the cross section of people that we're getting, all the different backgrounds and experiences, all kinds of stuff coming. And yeah, I'm super grateful that we found a really great community of people, all these really great people that we get to bring to
and then each one brings us to the next one. Like, we just had a fantastic conversation, a quick half-hour like coffee chat with someone that we never met before, but someone who's going to be on our podcast, and hey, you should meet these people. And we just met those people and had a lovely conversation, and they're going to be on our podcast. So I just love how each guest takes you to the next guest. And so I'm just really grateful for the amazing guests we've had so far and the ones that are coming.
And on that note, I'm super grateful, obviously the guests, but all the people that we're connecting with and bringing into our life, and our mastermind, our mastermind members, and our clients, and the people who, we continue to learn from every day. And what I love is that they come as their authentic selves, and they share vulnerably and are willing to do the work. And I'm just super grateful for.
Yeah, that mastermind specifically is what you're talking about. I agree. I'm super grateful for our mastermind. I'm grateful for all of the amazing humans who have joined the mastermind, and how we've all co-created a space where we all feel confident and comfortable to speak up and support each other and celebrate each other and hold each other accountable. It is low-key my favorite call of the week, our Friday call with the mastermind. Like, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, incredibly grateful for the Infinite Relationship Mastermind. So it's been my favorite. Well, I can't say that, but it's right up there as one of my favorite things we've done this year. Anything else you're grateful for?
I'm grateful for so much. You could go on all day, but at some point we have to say, that the episode's the episode. But yeah, there's so many things. I'm grateful. We've been here for a while, and we get to spend time with the nieces and nephews, and get to see them growing up and playing sports and being a part of that and cheering them on as they fall and celebrate their wins. And I loved watching Nate run his race and win.
That was a
after
highlight.
So long that he was trying so hard, and he would get so close, and then finally broke through and got the gold medal. So
we were both teary-eyed at that one.
I was so grateful for that I was there to watch that. That would have been a bummer to not be there for that. So I was super happy for that. And yeah, just grateful to watch, Jake scoring his goals, and Nate, scoring his goals.
Lily winning the provincial volleyball tournament.
She won a gold medal in volleyball.
We got to watch Elizabeth's play when we were in Edmonton.
Yes. Yeah. And Teddy, his soccer, he scored 2 goals and got 2 autographs.
And I signed 2 autographs.
So, I love watching them do their shit.
Well, I think that's a lovely place to end this episode. So, what are you grateful for? Share it with us. We'd love to know. Drop comments, or just spend some time being really intentional about what you're grateful for. Just give it some thought. Make a list. What happened this year that you're really grateful for? Because the energy of gratitude is just such an unstoppable energy. It's such a great feeling to live in gratitude. And so when, like we talked about earlier, if something kind of shitty happens, can you get really creative and find a way to be grateful for that thing? Because that will change how you experience your whole life if you can start doing that.
And I'm also grateful for all the cool shit that we've got coming in 2026.
Yeah, me too.
So stay tuned. It's coming. It's starting with the book in January. Get your ass on that list and get the book. It's going to change your relationship.
It's going to change your life. All right. Love you all. Bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Road of Life podcast. Remember, your business will only grow as strong as your marriage does.
So what's one action you're going to take this week to put something you learned in this episode into practice? Because we love a good chit chat as much as the next person does. But without action, stay where you are.
If you want to turn your marriage into the engine that drives your business forward, instead of the brakes keeping it stuck, book a free marriage and business strategy session with us at 200percentmarriage.com/strategy call.
We'll see you next week.
Road of life, yes, you're on.